Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody had a great weekend so far and all that. You know, I'm making this video with a heavy heart like everybody else is, with all the protests and everything that's going on out there. Oh, come on, come on. You know, me being Hispanic, really, I see a little bit of it out there, not as much as black people do though, but I am raising a black daughter, and my kids are half black, and you know, it's sad. You got to have these conversations with your kids about it. And you know, luckily my daughter, she's the oldest, we talked about it. She understands what's going on out there in the world. You know, she's connected to the internet through her phone, and she sees the videos and hear about it and all that stuff. And you know, I asked her how she felt, and she agrees with the protests and all that stuff. She don't agree with the riot, and I'll make it very clear as well. I definitely do not agree with the riot. I don't think anybody here ever agrees with rioting and looting and all that stuff. But we definitely agree with the protests. We agree with making sure that you do so peacefully and all that stuff. You know, I don't mind stopping the highway traffic. If you need to stop the highway traffic, hey, you know, make a little noise that way. You're not really hurting anybody, just wasting time and all that. But yeah, just talking to her about it, it's kind of crazy. You know, she talks to me, she tells me how she's feeling and all that, and it's, you know, it sucks. It sucks. She's got to deal with that in her life going forward. That, you know, she never knows if she's being targeted because she's black, or because, you know, because she's a female as well. She's got that going for her. You know how that is with jobs and all that. It's just crazy. You know, what really hurt me the most, I guess, was over the weekend. I was talking to my son about it, and you know, just saying he heard. Well, actually, I wasn't even talking to him. He heard me watching the video and was like, "What's that?" And you know, I explained to him what's going on about the bad cops out there and all that. And his first reaction was, "Cops are gonna kill me?" And he was genuinely hurt by that, you know, because we know cops as friends and all that stuff like that. He sees them and he knows them, and I always tell him, hey, they're good, don't worry about that. But then you see what's going on, like in Buffalo, Minneapolis, South Carolina, Atlanta, North Carolina. I mean, all across the world it's happening. And you know, it hurts. It's just like he gets worried, he gets scared, like what is going on. You know, I try to explain to him, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Well, let me take that back. I try to explain to him that it is a big of a deal, but, you know, if you ever get approached by a cop, just listen to him and follow directions. You know, don't go crazy, don't go any of that. You know, when I told him when it's his time to drive, he may get picked on because of his color of his skin. You know, he's about my same complexion, if not maybe a little darker or a little lighter. You know. But I got two boys, and I told them, I'm like, listen, you get pulled over by the cops, you know, just hands on the steering wheel, yes sir, no sir, and, you know, answer and all that. You know, don't be disrespectful, don't go crazy, all that. You know, I always try to teach my kids respect, you know, no matter who they are, police or not, elders, you always want to respect your elders. I grew up that way, and I firmly believe the kids should have that same foundation. So, it still hurts, you know, everything going on out there. My prayers go out to the families and all that. You know, my wife as well, she's African American, and it just, you know, seeing her reaction to everything, you know, it hurts her as well. You know, she breaks down. She's like, this is ridiculous, this is crazy. And, you know, I feel bad because she's got to see this, she's got to deal with this, and I can't do anything to protect her from it. Because at the end of the day, if she's out driving one day while I'm not around, and cops feel threatened because of the color of her skin, you know, it could be a bad situation real quick, which I never want to think about. I never want to, hopefully, God forbid, ever have to deal with. But it is hurtful out there, man. It is hurtful. And, you know, racism will always be there. And I try to tell people all the time, like, racism was always here in America. It never died, right? For people that think it died, no, not. What happened was social media and cameras and iPhones and Androids and all this technology we have just brought racism to light in the forefront that you can see it. You know, and as much as we want to kill racism and all that stuff, I can't honestly see it happening. You know, it's been happening for years, hundreds of years, you know. And I feel like it's gonna keep happening because you're gonna have those parents that are gonna raise their kids a certain way, and and it's just gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep going, and hopefully it dies down a little, but I don't see it dying down much. But for everybody that's out there of African American descent or color, Hispanics, Asian, all that, because they all get it as well. I just want you guys to be safe out there. But yes, just know black lives do matter. And when we say that, we don't mean that nobody else's lives matter less, but it's time for a change. It is time for a change. And just because the color of your skin should not give people the right to treat you certain ways, cops to treat you a certain way, banks to deny your loans or give you higher interest rates because of the color of your skin. That shouldn't happen. That should not happen at all. And it sucks that we live in a world that it does happen and all that. And as much as I could try to tune it out and all that stuff and like act like it's never gonna happen to me, it's a lie. Because I know deep down inside it can happen to me, and I've known it has happened to me before when I was younger. I've been pulled over a few times just because I know I've had my either Hispanic flag hanging from the rearview mirror, and in the state of Virginia, it's against the law to have anything hanging from your rearview mirror. So they use that as an excuse, but then go and start trying to dig into me and stuff like that. And all you could do is, like I said, I was patient, I was respectful, I wasn't crazy with them, and it is what it is. So anyway, guys, I just had to, say my piece, and everybody out there, just stay safe. Be safe out there. If you're gonna go protest, we love it. I love to see all the protests out there. I personally want to take my kids to one. I'm just waiting for a good time where I know it's not going to be a crazy protest or turn into craziness. It'll be peaceful, and and I'll probably do it during the day, so I don't have to worry about these curfew laws or anything like that. Because seeing kids out there at night, it's great to see them. But when these cops, especially some dickheads that I saw, freaking pepper sprayed a little girl, and another one shot out a tear gas canister at one, like, come on, man, really? It's a little kid. How dangerous can that little kid be to you? Like, that, for real. It's just no call. But anyway, guys, like I said, I had to make this video. I felt it heavy on me that, I had to say my piece and say how I felt and everything that's going on. And I hope everybody else, that you've seen or you follow on YouTube says something about it, and you guys take it serious. You guys know, and I'm sure a lot of you do. So that's the end of my rant for today, but I hope everybody has a great week. Enjoy the rest of their week. Hope they had a great weekend and upcoming festivities coming on or whatever they got going on. And love you guys all, and stay safe out there. Have a good one. Peace.